Still looking at me.
Yo, what's up guys? What's good? Good evening. How are you doing? Welcome back into another reaction video. It's your boy, the multitasker, Mighty Avenger, the one and only Mr. Avenger, Mr. MA, or just call me Mighty Avenger or Mighty Son at your service. I'm alright. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not enjoy my morning, not one bit, and it sucks. I mean, being inside, I could still feel the chills, even though that I am completely wrapped up and warmed up. It's still the result is that it's freaking cold outside. It went from -1 and then it goes to 2 degree Fahrenheit when I got home, and it slowly just went up to 3. Now it's back to as -1, and if I saw the forecast correctly, that it's going to be -12 later on tonight, and which that means it's going to be late in the morning, so it's going to be really very cold. Jesus Christ. I still don't understand why the hell that I had to clock in. I mean, I understand that duty calls and that work needs to be done, but still, it's going to be that difficult. But what can you do, really? But at least that my Christmas shopping is done, so I think that I'm good. And at the same time, at least that I am going to be off Sunday, so that's awesome. So that's good. So in the meantime, I just wanted to take my mind off, and as much as I want to, get the nitty gritty. But first things first. Do you guys remember months back that I've reacted to Pastor, trying to be as a superhero action movie where the plot is complicated and there's a lot of flaws, and Velociraptor against the army of ninjas. I mean, a solid effort, but at the same time, it makes no sense. Jesus. But however, I got a new request that brought to my attention, and since that it is the holidays, here is a video that is from Elvis the Alien, and where that he not only that he did a reaction to it, but also recap of quote unquote of the title, the dumbest Christmas horror movie in existence, named The Killing Tree. Yeah, I wish I would be making this up, but it's legit. And this is the movie that was made in UK. So, holy shit, this is gonna be nuts. So, let's get right to it. And if you are new to this channel, and if you like what you see so far, be sure to click that tiny little bell, and not only that you will be subscribed, but also that you receive a notification from yours truly, your friendly neighborhood reactor man, the soul of a Japanese brother man, the king of metal / J metal reactor is what I do. It may not be perfect, but it is the best effort that I could do for every single one of you out there, because this is what I love to do. So with that, let's begin, and time to react.
Hello everyone, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Merry Christmas
Every year
to you too.
I try to dedicate a video to the holiday season, and this year's video is a doozy. Oh, this is gonna be the dumbest I've been making a lot of videos about video game movie adaptations, but I haven't been making videos about movies that have to do with a killer Christmas tree. So I thought I'd branch out and and tackle this movie. It's called The Killing Tree, and it's about exactly what you think it's about. A Christmas tree that kills people. I'm not joking. Originally, it was named The Demonic Christmas Tree. If you go to IMDb, it's still under that name. It was directed by Reese Frake Waterfield, This is the same person that's directing that Winnie the Pooh horror movie that I'm super excited about.
Oh,
it's called Blood and
yeah, I
Honey,
heard
and it
about
comes out
that.
next year. When it was announced, I got a million requests to review it, and yes, when it comes out, I will review it. It just looks super fun. I don't know. This is kind of random, but this past Halloween, my wife and I went to a haunted house, and the scary Winnie the Pooh character from the movie that's gonna come out was in that haunted house, and he chased us with a hammer. It was terrifying.
What?
And it doesn't help that my wife loves Winnie the Pooh, so I guess look forward to her reactions when I review that movie. So yeah, The Killing Tree. It starts with an old woman monologuing about her dead serial killer husband. She's like caressing the jar with his ashes in it, and it's really weird.
Why would you do
Performs a
that?
ritual to bring her husband back to life by putting a fake Christmas tree in the center of a Star of David. I'm not sure if they meant to do a satanic star, but yeah, that's the Star
Wait,
of
a
David.
fake Christmas tree?
This woman had to use this tree because for this ritual, the item she used to bring back her husband had to be a similar weight to her husband. How much does a fake Christmas tree weigh? I just looked it up, and a fake Christmas tree can weigh anywhere from 60 to 110 pounds or more. And I'm guessing not that much more. So her husband must have been pretty skinny, because this tree does not look like a massive tree. It's not like a 12-foot monster. This woman's name is Morgan, but the subtitles call her Morgan. It's very confusing. She struggles to bring the Christmas tree box out. It's pretty funny. When she recites the prayer for the ritual, it looks like she's yelling, but the ADR just has her talking normally.
Arise.
So it comes across super silly. There's all this wind blasting at her because that's one of the side effects of the ritual, I guess. Her acting is so over the top, I couldn't handle it.
Okay, when we hear the word over the top, that means like overacting.
Yes!
But yeah, she brings him back as a Christmas tree by accident. Guessing because the weight wasn't accurate? Who knows? But not just any Christmas tree, this is a special Christmas tree.
A demonic
Christmas tree, if you will. It can see, hear, speak. It even has arms and legs. And they look like this. Very normal. He looks in a mirror at himself and he's like, what the f***?
Okay, he actually did say that. That's the line.
Those pine needles, they can be pretty sharp. Except if you've ever felt a fake Christmas tree, they aren't sharp at all. I'm just saying there's no way that a fake Christmas tree could slap someone and kill them.
But this is a demonic version of it.
So it's different. So now that his wife is dead, he's very upset.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
He's pining over his lost love. Get it? We then find out that the tree has giant flexible wooden limbs that it can use to bounce around and grab things. They look like massive churro versions of Dr. Octavius's arms.
Are you serious, man?
I know. Yeah, his arms look like churros. They do.
She the one called it.
Serial killer named Clayton Slater. We get a flashback of him and his wife about to kill someone. Clayton just looks like a Walmart brand Ozzy Osbourne, and his wife Morgan looks like she's 20 years older than him. I'm not sure how she could help him kill anybody, but whatever. The main character's name is Faith. Her parents were killed by Clayton Slater exactly 1 year ago, last Christmas. So a lot of those feelings come rushing back for her. The killing tree looks different at every angle they film it. At some angles, it just looks like a big walking bush. It doesn't look like a Christmas tree at all. It doesn't have a point. It's just like a big bundle of pine needles. And
it's a big.
Other times, the shape of
like
it and the lights on it change completely. There's
bush
another
that
flashback of Clayton and Morgan having a
mushes
conversation
together.
about how society has lost the true meaning of Christmas and how most people only care about material possessions. God, capitalism, it really sucks, doesn't it? Where are the family values? The only way we can teach people family values is by going around and killing their families. These people don't deserve families, so just kill them, you know?
Not a single one celebrating the true meaning of Christmas.
That's how we'll teach the rest of the world. We'll make them too scared to buy the next iPhone. Huh? Yeah. Stop buying things for people. It's ruining Christmas. Their goal was to kill 12 families in a single night. 12 families. That's a lot of families. And what if they're big-ass families with like 50 people in them, you know? That's a lot of people. And what if they live all over the place? You're not gonna get Cousin Jenny. She moved to China. What? Oh, Brother Ralph? Yeah, he went to Australia, so you better start buying some plane tickets. A homeless drunk asks the Christmas tree for money, and during this scene, you can see the foam on the inside of the tree that's meant to hide the person wearing it.
Oh, get the hell out of here.
After killing the drunk, the tree says, "I've never done that before." as if this is the first time he's using those churro weird Doc Ock limbs he has. But earlier there was a scene of him bouncing out of the window of that massive castle that he lives in.
Okay,
lived in. He used to live in a castle? Damn. This guy
What
was
a
wealthy.
okay, that's a
Maybe he meant
terrible
this is the first time he
CG.
killed someone with the churro arms. That's probably what he meant. Early on in the movie, there's 2 flashbacks, and both times it says on the bottom of the screen, Last Christmas. The second time it says, Last Christmas again. So you'd assume that every time that there's a flashback, it would say Last Christmas. But there's flashbacks after this, and they come out of nowhere.
Here's another one!
Like, yeah, the lighting is a little bit different during the flashbacks, but still, they just kind of like pop up in your face and you're like, oh, we're back in time now. This movie has a very strange structure. 2 of the characters in the movie have the same name, Louisa. At least that's what it says on IMDb, but I guess that's inaccurate because Faith ends up calling the blonde one Louise.
Louise, come on, you can't. Faith. Lou, once she's finished this, she's going to tell you the truth.
Louise must have found my dad's shotgun.
Don't be lifting anything heavy. Leave that to Cindy.
Oh, she's done enough already.
Granted, the names in this movie don't really matter all that much because most of these people are just fodder for this Christmas tree. I didn't think I would ever say that sentence, but here we are. The only name you really need to know is Faith, which is the main character. There are these extremely bloated and unnecessary arguments between some of the characters that lead to nothing. It's just a way for this movie to pad time so it will reach the length it needs to be considered a feature film.
How did your parents know them again?
My dad and Gilbert used to go fishing. He'd always come over the house.
They're a bit boring.
Oh, I don't have time for this, for fuck's sake.
And it kind of sucks because I just wish they could have found different, more creative ways to pad the time instead of just having random people argue about nothing.
I just want to know the truth. You're supposed to be on my side.
And then we
It looks
enter the
pointless.
Christmas party. There's about 12 people in this one room, and it's strangely quiet.
Why is it so quiet at this party?
The music they're playing in the background sounds like a super basic garage band loop that anybody could download for free. During this party, 2 of the guests are whispering to each other from a distance. Has Reese Frake Waterfield ever been to a party?
No.
Because you can't hear someone whispering to you during a party unless they're like right next to your ear. So, unless of course most people in the party are just like standing there not talking to anybody, maybe you could hear a whisper then. And then there's another flashback of the Christmas Slayers. Yes, that's what they're called, the Christmas Slayers.
Christmas Slayers.
Isn't it clever? Because his name is Clayton Slater. Slater?
Yeah.
Slayer?
It's
They're both
confusing.
chasing after someone with knives, and Morgan looks so goofy. Like, come on, girl, you're not killing anybody. A gentle breeze would knock her over. I mean, come on, dude.
It's like 70-year-old woman.
Oh.
This red hair girl is envious of the attention Faith is getting, and she makes that very apparent when she's talking to her boyfriend. I mean, you're at her house, at her party.
It's pretty bad, huh?
Hardly. I mean, look at her. Oh, she's so mousy.
And this is the anniversary of her parents' murder, and it happened in this house. Of course people are going to be talking about that. Very strange thing to be jealous over, but sure. She's a very normal woman. Faith's parents' friends are driving home. They don't have a very big part in the movie. They did have a scene earlier. The audio was terrible in that scene, but aside from that, they're just fodder for the tree. They come across the tree that's standing in the middle of the road. They mention Faith in their car, and the tree somehow heard them say it when they're in their car.
Do you think one of Faith's friends could have left it there?
Did she just say Faith?
What? The man gets out of the car to move the tree, and again, we get an amazing view of the foam within the tree. The tree rises in the air, and you can see the guy's boots that's within the tree, and the CGI churro arms kill the man. Christmas
come
lights
on.
creep their way into the car somehow.
Oh my
I mean,
God,
the
are
door
you
was
kidding?
closed on this side, and it approached the car from the woman's side, but I guess the Christmas tree lights got in there magically, and they strangled the woman to death in like 4 seconds. Her lips quiver when she's supposedly dead. There's more pointless blathering between the girls at the party.
Oh boy.
One of Faith's
I
friends
can't even-
is a
I
sex
can't-
worker,
I can't
and
hear
she
from that
FaceTimes
damn
with
audio.
sugar daddies. He's just this random old dude with long hair, and he instantly says, "Take your dress off."
We're having a great time.
Yeah, I was gonna say that this old man is half naked.
This old dude. Hey, baby.
killing the man and the woman, the tree takes the car and leaves, as this tree can drive as well. I think this is the first and last movie I'll ever see.
Okay, what the fuck? Oh. Okay, not only did I see that I could see the feet, regular feet, underneath all that tree, fake ass tree, but driving into a car. Bushman. I'm not sure anybody remembers that when I was playing on Fortnite.
Where a Christmas tree drives a car. And I can say that with confidence. There's a long, drawn-out scene of Faith walking with her friend that's dressed up as a giant New Year's party popper. Nothing they say matters at all. Then we get a scene of the redhead and her boyfriend strolling around by Faith's pool. Faith and her friend play this weird blindfolded tennis game in the middle of the night.
Why would
Christmas,
you?
like Faith just
Why would you
abandoned her
blind
own party.
tennis in the middle of
Shouldn't she
a
be the
freaking
host?
night?
I mean, it's at her house. They must live somewhere where it's very warm in late December because the redhead and her boyfriend think it's very appropriate to bang outside by the pool.
Yeah.
What is wrong with these people?
In the middle of the
Thank
night.
God the killing tree
The
comes
fuck?
out of nowhere and kills them both. The CGI is wonderful in this movie, by the way. It's just top notch. I know this is a low budget movie, clearly.
Okay, that would explain it.
Yes! So, it's not a huge deal.
Yes! Are you ready? I'm gonna enjoy this.
And there's quite a bit of CGI in this movie. From the characters' accents, it sounds like they're from somewhere in the UK. I don't think people would be getting naked outside late at night in late December in the UK. But maybe I'm wrong.
Goddamn.
They're weird over there. They can't even say water.
Water.
Shut up, you dick. Big round cunt.
The tree's dialogue when it's killing people is so funny. The guy as a tree has like this weird goblin voice.
We've tied you up now. You can't get out of this. You will try. You will struggle.
No idea why, but it was pretty funny. The tree lifts up Faith's friend in the party popper costume, and her dialogue is so unnatural sounding.
No! Get off! Please!
What? No, get off, please.
Faith rushes to the house and tells her friends that this killer Christmas tree is Clay Slater because its voice sounds very similar.
Yes, he is dead. That's the one in your head, Faith.
He's back!
How can
This
she
is Clay
recognize
Slater's
the
voice
killer's
when he was
voice?
alive as a man.
Our message will go global.
This is Clay Slater's voice as a tree.
We've tied you up now. You can't get out of this. You will try.
That doesn't
Is it
sound
similar
that
to you? I don't think so.
no.
My voice sound different.
She immediately comes to this conclusion because she heard this goblin voice. What? The random partygoers leave the house, and the tree kills them one by one as they leave. One guy tries hiding behind a bush.
Come on, seriously?
It's not too late to grab something for yourself or someone you love over at alienclothing.com. That's AYYLIEN clothing.com, my personal clothing brand. We have 4 new limited edition holiday items, and they will never be sold again. So grab them while you can. You can even get this hoodie there. Look at it! Look at it!
Awesome.
It's pretty sick! You can't find cooler clothing anywhere. Use Holidaylian at checkout to save 30% off your order. That's Holiday Alien, but like one word, Holidaylian.
But it's
So yeah,
only
go to
just two
alienclothing.com right now and
wives.
get yourself something sweet. Get yourself some space threads right now. What are you waiting for? Now back to the review. Their friend Tina, after all this happens, is like, yeah, I'm gonna make a run for it. Very smart, Tina. Go for it. It worked
Yeah,
out for the
run.
other people. They all got slaughtered, but you'll be fine. She runs out of the house, and the tree does something very strange. It shoots one of its weird Doc Ock hands at her. Just watch this death scene.
What?
It's so goofy.
What? Wait. Okay, wait. Stop. Whatever that was shoots off like that, like a fucking shuriken. And yet I see that I can literally see the string that was attached to it. Are you? Oh my Lord.
What?
You can see the strings on the projectile. The tree opens one of the doors to the house with its Christmas lights. I'm not sure why nobody is calling the police. People are being massacred right now by this really weird tree. Why aren't you calling the police? It's probably one of those things where like, oh, we live in the middle of nowhere. There's no service in this house. Wow, how convenient for this movie.
We need to call the police again.
This next part is absolutely insane. I mean, granted, the movie up to this point wasn't exactly normal, but you'll see. This blonde girl shoots the tree with a shotgun, clearly thinking there must be a guy in there controlling it or something, and it does nothing. So the tree strings her up with its Christmas lights. Come here, bitch.
Come here, bitch!
Come here, bitch.
Wow, those are some strong
That's going to be
Christmas
something
lights,
that's going to
dude.
be
They can lift
forever.
a
That's going to
full-grown
lock
person
into
and
my
not break.
brain.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Apparently, she's being lifted in the air right now, but it's clear as day that that's not what's actually happening. She must be like standing on a chair and just awkwardly wiggling her body to make it look like she's hanging, but it doesn't come across natural at all. There's a far away shot, and it's obvious that she's standing on something. The tree is still pining over Morgan, so it looks upon Faith's Christmas tree, and it thinks it's his wife. Like, what? You killed your wife earlier in the movie. You were there. You were the one that did it, remember?
You did that.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Maybe trees have bad memory. The tree says, imposter.
Oh. Imposter.
The killer tree is very upset by the sussy imposter regular tree, so he decides to play the piano and sing Silent Night. What is happening?
Serial killer tree is playing the piano and singing. Very nice.
So then the guy in the tree costume is forced to walk up some stairs, and he's clearly struggling to do so. It's pretty funny.
You can't get up the stairs.
The tree walks towards Faith's room with a knife in hand. I mean, branch. Even though this killer tree clearly doesn't need a knife, I guess it's just using a knife for old time's sake. The tree growls and laughs, and he's like, I'm gonna make you pay for what you did to me and Morgan. But the tree killed Morgan. You killed Morgan, dude. Why did you forget that?
And for what you did to Morgan.
You know what? Who cares? It's not a big deal. So Faith is hiding under the bed. If you're searching for someone to kill and you go in their room and you don't find them in there, where's the first place you'd look? Maybe the closet? Definitely under the bed? Always under the bed? The tree doesn't look under the bed. I mean, maybe the tree can't bend over. Checkmate.
Found the tree's weakness.
No knees. I mean, it does have knees in this scene. Big churro knees. I guess in a confined space,
yeah,
can't
the
bend
tree
over.
can't bend,
So the tree
can't
kills
even,
Faith's
can't
last
even
friend by dragging her
crouch.
away with Christmas tree lights. Faith is able to escape, and she runs away into the woods. The tree follows and searches for her in the woods. Oh my god, how is Faith ever gonna know which tree is the real killer tree? Oh yeah, the lights. It would have been kind of neat if the tree took off all the lights, you know, and then entered the woods, because then it's like, oh my god.
That would have been, it would have been very,
clever for this movie,
it would have worked.
The dialogue is pretty great in this movie. The tree goes, where are you going, you horrible girl? But as a goblin.
Yes.
You horrible girl.
And then this movie parodies The Dark Knight Rises. You know the famous Bane speech?
Oh, you think the darkness is your ally?
But yeah, this is what the tree says.
Oh, I'm sorry. Born with it. I was born in the darkness. Yes.
I was born in the woods.
You were born in the woods.
He came out of a box.
I was born with the
Born
dark,
in
born in the
you
darkness.
say. Molded by this very soil.
Molded.
Remember when Morgan took you out of a box, you fake piece of shit? There's nothing real about you. Maybe because of the ritual, he turned into a real tree, like a real boy, the Pinocchio tree. Kill me. So then the tree wraps tinsel around Faith's neck. It like pins her to a tree with some tinsel. Oh no, she's trapped.
Tinsel.
Except it's clear as day that the tinsel is not tight at all. And Faith is just pushing it against her neck to make it look like
Oh,
it's tight.
please,
The rest
come
of the
on.
tinsel just like loose
Come
and hanging.
on, really?
Like, did they even try?
No,
He then goes over the
no.
options it has to torture and kill Faith. It's pretty hilarious.
Do I saw off your limbs? rhymes with my branches.
No, you won't be sawing off shit with those branches. Because your branches are faker than Kim Kardashian's ass. Fuck you, Elvis. Fake ass branches. Fake ass bitch. Even if they were real branches, you can't saw things with a tree branch. What the hell is this dialogue?
Do I stuff you full of tinsel?
You could stuff her full of tinsel. Yes, you could definitely do that. But why? Why would you ever do that?
Or do I shove candy canes up your nose?
And yeah, I'm sure candy canes up her nose would be very uncomfortable. Very nasty threats, Mr. Tree. What happens next is so random. Faith bonks the tree and it just flops over.
What? You bitch.
You bitch! And then, out of nowhere, a wild glowing tree appears. Oh my god, is that a shiny pseudo-wudo?
Who the fuck?
Don't you recognize us? Mom? Dad?
Apparently,
okay, what the fuck?
Faith's parents, like both of them. They're both in this tree. Who wrote this? An 8-year-old? Who wrote this movie, Jake Paul? I know it was you, Jake Paul. Actually, that's giving him too much credit. There's some funny moments in this movie, even though it's dumb as shit. It would make more sense if the voice of this tree
was a combination of both of her parents, right?
But it's just her mom talking. Maybe her dad is in there, but he's like an insecure introvert. He just lets his wife do all the talking. Or maybe the dad is controlling the tree, and the mom is voicing the tree. Faith pretends to free herself from the tinsel. She like pulls it over her face. So yeah, she could have just escaped at any moment. But we already knew that. And then we get a fight for the ages. An epic CGI tree battle.
My god.
Uh-oh.
Wait, they both have...
What the hell? I don't think any of you have ever seen a movie where two pine trees fight each other. Well, if you wanted that, this is the movie for you. It only lasts like 2 seconds though. And then they just kind of explode. Very nice of them. So Faith can sit there and warm herself up. And then, oh my god, the campfire is gone. What? Is that Faith's friend? The same one that the tree killed?
Wait.
Head? What's going on? I hate this movie.
Was,
so all that
I thought
shit
she
I
was
just
killed off.
Happen. God damn it.
Wait, what? What's going on? Oh my god, they're doing the whole "is all in her head" thing.
So then all the girls safely leave the house because none of this movie actually happened, I guess. Faith does thank her parents at the end, so maybe her parents used their tree magic to like reverse the events of that night. And then the big tree outside. Oh my god, the big tree outside has big red glowing eyes. It's an evil tree. Does this mean a sequel? Bruh. What the hell was this movie? Girl that played Faith, Sarah Alexandra Marks, acted her ass off in this movie. You gotta respect it, you know? She definitely knew during filming that this movie was gonna be dumb as hell, but she still gave it 1000%. Personally, I would never be able to keep myself.
You get your credits due.
Acting in this movie. Obviously, this movie didn't take itself very seriously. I had a great time watching it. I thought it was super funny at times. There were a couple very boring scenes that went on for way too long, but other than that,
too much dialogue.
This movie is great. If what you're looking for is a dumbass Christmas horror movie, and I think that's what they were going for, so success! Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to like it and subscribe if you're new. Thank you to all my patrons that make videos like this possible. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great Christmas or whatever you celebrate, and a great new year, and I will see you in the next one. See ya! Bye!
Bloody hell, man. What the hell, man? What the hell? The movie, yeah. The movie looks dumb as hell. I feel like that there was no strong sense of the whole plot wise, and the dialogue was just over the top. That just overacting, and what's the best word I could describe about this? Too much talking. That's what it is, with no sense or the build up on any any characters or the cast itself. The voices, it doesn't seem match, especially the Slater and the Killing Tree, because it definitely sound like it does sound like a freaking goblin that it just got, that his voice got altered with the Churro arms. Closer to Dr. Octopus's arms. I still can't believe that one part that it just fires a piece of the Churro arms, and with the string that attach of it. I mean, how could you make such a rookie mistake like that to show and just unveil itself? And bad CG, it looks awful, including of a tree fight. What the fuck, man? I think that what Elvis says is that the movie doesn't take it too seriously, and they knew exactly that this is gonna be dumb and gonna be so generic, and it's gonna be that cheesy. Well, yeah, they definitely did a good job on that. Oh my god. So many questions in my head that I just wanted to say something, and yet I don't think I have any. I think I just completely it's lost and gone. And you know what? At least I got the experience exactly what the story is, what the plot is, and it's just that dumb. And I guess that goes to show that anything that could happen, anything that goes for a Christmas that involves with a horror theme. I mean, we have Black Christmas, so that's still that's the best thing that we ever get to see that. But if you don't have enough budget for of making the product to the movie, that's going to be a problem. And I think it's that I feel like that the movie was rushed. But what do I know? I mean, I may not be a movie expert, but definitely it felt like that there was no plot of it. There was no way to build things up of it. It was a massive plot hole. So that's the best way I can describe about that. So I think that's going to be it. So Mick, I appreciate it. You showed me this, and if I find out that if there was a sequel, I'm pretty sure that is going to be worse than the first one. But hit the like button and also leave a comment down below. And also, if you are new to Elvis's channel, be sure to click and subscribe, and also give this man support. And with that, take care and peace.